taking time out of your busy schedule.
Yeah.
You out here really rocking right now. Gang Sauce is my joint right there.
I appreciate that, bro.
I play that on all three of my shows, bro.
Y'all
I get
appreciate
that.
that, bro.
Know what I mean, so I tell people, I say, if it's a dope record, I'm playing it.
Yeah,
If it's
something. I,
not, I'm gonna keep it pushing. I know you got something better coming. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a music business. That's how it is, bro. You know what I mean? It's about what's in now. You know what I mean? It's time.
Definitely,
What's the
definitely,
time? It's a time thing.
definitely. So yo, look, we talking right now, but introduce yourself to the world. Let
Right?
them know who you are, where you from. You know what I mean?
You already know. My name is Cannon Cobain. I'm an independent artist out of Glassboro, New Jersey. I'm just in the game looking for knowledge and trying to grow. That's it. Ain't nothing more
Definitely,
to it. You
definitely,
know what I mean? Right to the point.
definitely. And you know what's crazy? I was thinking before you came on, I was like, yo, I remember, like, I didn't know you at the time, but I seen you and I heard your music in the Coalition DJs.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out to them.
I
And you
remember
was
seeing you.
there, and you
Yeah, I
and you
remember seeing
made,
you there too.
yeah. And I was like, yo, dude's pretty dope. Like, cause that was my first time there, because I was just like, man, this is pretty dope, because I do the radio thing, but
Yeah,
there's a lot more artists that go through there that I never, knew of. And then, once I found out, like, I was like, okay, dude from South Jersey. I was like, yo, I rock with the music, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
ever since then, I've been a fan, bro. Plus
I
you rock with my peoples too.
Yeah, you already know. I appreciate it, bro. I went through a transition, bro. Like I had to do a lot of like, you know what I mean, accountability when it came to music because I was trying to, you know what I mean, go off the way I thought was right. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
So
right.
once I got with, you know what I mean, BTAMF, then they kind of like put some structure to what I was doing. Then it was like, oh, okay, I was supposed to be making music like this, not trying to make music like that.
That, yeah,
Once
yeah.
I figure that out, you know what I mean, now you hear gang songs, you know what I mean? That's gonna be the energy from now on.
Definitely. Now, a lot of people, they think like you did, like I'm saying, you did the coalition DJs and other things. Like a lot of people always think they're like BS, like they don't work. Like
Yeah.
how was that for you though? You know?
Me personally, I really didn't go fully through with the coalition. I just went and let them hear the records. You know what I mean? I took the knowledge, and
Right.
instead of like you actually going through the situation, I mean I'm a big believer in like creating my own situation. So there's no reason to, I support. Don't get me wrong, but like
Yeah.
I wanted to flourish my own situation. So it's like, all right, let me get what I can get out of this situation, and then apply it to what I'm doing because I'm trying to make my brain grow, trying to make
Right.
what I'm doing grow. I'm trying to bring some insight to what I'm doing. So I really didn't go through that whole situation with them. I just, let them hear the songs to see
Get
if
us.
somebody was going to grab it.
Yeah, yeah. That you just went to like get their critiquing of your song.
Yeah,
Get some see
yeah,
what you was doing wrong, so they could
yeah,
be like, all right,
yeah,
I can fix this.
yeah.
I
And I
get
mean,
what you're saying.
the feedback was good, so it was like, all right, I feel like I'm kind of on pace. But then I still, in the back of my mind, I knew like I'm still not ready yet. So I said, let
Right,
me
right.
get back in the studio, let me lock in, get my sound right. You know what I mean? So when I do really drop some stuff, I don't sound like nobody else. I sound like myself.
Right. Now let's bring it back a little bit. Cannon Cobain.
Mm-hmm.
How long? You've been rhyming for a while, but how did you get started with the music?
Um, I grew up around music. Like all my like older cousins, that's what they was into. So growing up, they always had a studio in the house. So it was like in the spare time, instead of being outside playing around, because I played football, I played sports, but
Okay.
and you know what I'm saying, in that time I still was, around the music and got to see it. So I was like, you know what, let me start, what I mean, kind of like bringing some light to it. I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna start, playing around with a little bit of music things, broadcasting, music engineering.
Yeah.
So once I started learning how to engineer music, that's what made me want to start doing music. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what, let me try to start putting stuff to it. Plus in school I was an excellent writer. I used to write stories and stuff, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
I had won a couple competitions, and then when people started reading the stories. They was like, "Yo, bro, like this sounds like raps, bro. This don't sound like stories, bro. You should like,
Story. Yeah.
yeah." They're like, "Yo, you should start taking this and putting it to beats." So I started putting it to beats a little bit, you know what I mean, trying to figure it out. But I was so good with my words that I just, I started rapping without writing it down.
Okay.
Like I mean, like all the songs I write, like since like 2004, I haven't wrote any like lyrics physically wrote them down since 2004.
So it's just basically like you get in the studio and it's like a vibe.
Yeah, like if I can hear the first 5 seconds of a song and I can already know like what I want to say, the hook, everything, bridge, anything.
Okay, okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
dope though. You know what I mean? Hey, everybody has their own little way of how they do things, and
yeah,
that's a good way. Because I always say with writing, sometimes the way it sounds in your head, it don't come out on the pad like that.
yeah.
You know
Nah,
what I mean?
it don't. So it's,
So
it's more free. It's like more free that you can, you know what I mean. Say for instance, you go for a little bit, you can stop and you can like let me kind of like bend the way I want to say this, and you know what I mean maybe stay on topic and not get off topic. It's almost like taking a breath.
definitely, definitely. Now, you got Gang Sauce out. That's the single off for the new project, right?
That's Gang Sauce. To be honest with you, I came back around for Gang Sauce. I dropped Gang Sauce like almost like a year ago. So you know what I
Okay, so
mean?
this is like
Yeah,
a
yeah. Like
rejuvenation.
you know how like somebody keep pushing a song instead of just jumping to the next. Like I just kept pushing that song, and then
Right.
it got to a point where it was like, yo, let's shoot a video for that John. And then once I shot a video for it, plus I'm into like the numbers with the analytics and everything. So
Right.
I kind of like already, I kind of like I know Young Steff from like back in the day we played football against each other, but we
Okay.
ended up growing up and then we ended up meeting back in the middle. So I had what I mean when I look I know his work. So when I seen his work, I'm like, you know what? If I do a song with him, I know for a fact that I'm gonna get this amount of views. So
Yeah.
let me just what I mean see if I can in my head like I'm putting my plan together. Let me just this is gonna be the start to kick it off. So I got with him and then we put the plan together and then we came up with that and then that thing been all over the place since I dropped it like literally.
Yeah, man. It like the first time I heard it, I was like, yo, this thing crazy, just the way
Yeah.
it came on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real with you though, you know what I mean? I gotta give it big. When I seen it on Hype City, that's when I was like, okay.
Yeah, man. Look, and
Yeah, I was like, okay.
I always tell most people, I say, look, you don't gotta give me your song. I'm just gonna go steal it and play it myself. You feel
Yeah,
me? If I think it's official, because sometimes like the internet they be showing you certain posts and people
yeah,
don't.
yeah,
So I just was like, man, I ain't got time to be contacting people. I'm just stealing this and I'm
yeah,
gonna play it for the world because I think it's dope. And for you to have Young Steff on there, a lot of people they probably don't remember Young Steff, but
yeah,
he's that's it. How y'all were friends, but
yeah.
how'd that call come up or he all
Like I said, I know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was a very well known football player. So, like,
okay,
when it comes with being top tier, you got top tier friends that's around. Plus,
right.
I mean, like I said, we played against each other since we was kids. So it was pretty much just like, yo, bro, like, what's good? Like, you know what I mean? What you been up to? Da 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 da. He like, yo, I'm trying to get you on the song X, Y, and Z. Me and him did a song before that. We got this. This is like the third song we got. But
Okay.
the other songs never made it out. But it was just a phone call, like pretty much like, yo, I'm trying to come through. You know what I'm saying? And I will work it out, whatever you need, because you know what I mean. At the time, I'm not on the same level as Young Steph. He's a
Right, right, right.
you know what I mean? He's a artist who had a contract. You know what I mean?
He know he knows how to. Everything has to be professional. It has to
Yeah,
be
exactly,
just because y'all
exactly.
cool. It has to make sense in
Yeah,
his.
it still got to make sense. You know what I mean? So yeah, once I hit him with I came to him official. Like you know what I mean? I didn't ask him for a number or what you doing. I came to him with a couple dollars and a plan. Like this is what we doing. So he like, yo, I can get behind that. So now I mean, now there's no egos, no argument, no fingers being pointed. All the business is out the way. So now we can get to what's important in the
Word.
project. So it was all work when it came to that. You know what I mean? Just a phone call, bro.
That's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope. Cause it's a like I said, it's a dope record, man. Y'all really
appreciate
did the thing on it, and yeah, and I mean that's definitely keep pushing that, John.
Yeah, I'm trying to, bro. I'm out here, bro. I didn't tap into a couple FM stations, you know what I mean, in New York, and I seen the analytics came back. We got a little something going on in Germany too. So
Hey man, you know that look, and I even hit you up because I wanted my man to come out for his
yeah,
wrestling match for the joint. So
yeah, yeah.
it's
You
like
already know, yeah. Yeah, I mean, anything, any promotion, any type of thing is good promotion, bro.
Definitely, that's great. So you so what are you working on? You got a project dropping soon? Like, can we
Um,
are we
I,
expecting
I
some more?
Yeah, we just dropped Gravity. That's out, which Gang Sauce is the leading single on that.
Okay.
I'm shooting a video that's coming up this Saturday for another single off a new EP called Fuego. It's called No Limit. But I'm actually that EP is out the way. After that video, I'll probably shoot one more video for that, and then that's done. But I got a whole nother EP that I'm working on right now as we speak. Like I'm in the studio right now.
Okay, word. That's what's up. Stay working, man. You gotta
Yeah,
keep
bro.
hitting it over the head.
Yeah, bro. It's
You
100 miles an hour over this way.
Definitely, because I always tell most artists, I say, I said you got to think about it. I said there's like 50 million new artists every day that's
Yeah,
throwing music at people. I
yes,
said
it is.
you got to keep kind of consistent to
Yep.
know, you know what I mean. So your fans be like, oh yo, he working,
Yeah,
he
yep,
working.
yep, yep, yep.
So that's dope. Now I mean, so we got the project coming.
Hmm.
Real quick, what's your take on the way things are in Jersey? Period with the hip hop thing.
Oh, as far as with Jersey, my take on it, like I just feel like it's a lot of egos, bro. Like everybody want to be the front person. I mean,
Right.
everybody want to be number one instead of just like coming together and being like, you know what, this person got a hot song, so we gonna push that, or this person over here got a hot song, let's help him push this. Everybody want to say, oh, you're not pushing my music, or you're not doing this for me. And on top of that, not respecting the platforms that are actually really supporting you and giving you the platform to show your music.
Right.
So, like Jersey, we just need to stick together. Like point blank period. If we don't stick together, we're not going to go nowhere further than where we at.
Definitely, because it's crazy. I was down ATL like about like I guess you could say about 2 weeks ago, and
Yep.
it was like, to be honest, like I went to an event and it had more like internet radio stations than it did have mainstream, and there was a lot of mainstream artists there, and I was like, man, only in
Yeah.
Jersey can be like this, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
See, yeah. Once we stick together, it'll be just like that. You know what I mean? The internet radio was big down there because they get behind it. They get behind these radio stations. You got to think about it. Atlanta has a lot of black owned businesses there, so it's a lot of black owned internet radio stations, and their people are getting behind them and saying, you know what? Since y'all mainstream don't want to play our people, we gonna give them a platform and we gonna let them be heard and we gonna make sure we get behind it so our people get what they deserve.
That's the truth right there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and Jersey, we just don't do it. We can't do it. My bad, bro. My dog in the
Yeah, no,
background.
you good. Don't worry about it. You straight. Now, what would you do all this music stuff? What would you be doing if you didn't do music?
Music. To be honest with you, you tell me to shut up for me, real. Hold on, bro, real fast,
You
bro.
good? You good?
Yeah, I don't want to. You know what I mean? Shut up, man. My bad. That boy, you know what I mean? I got him in the cage, so you know what I mean? But he's so big. But yeah, if I wasn't doing music, I probably would be somewhere. Hold on, bro. I'm sorry, bro. One more
Now
time.
you good?
Sorry, bro. My dog is, you know what I
Now you
mean? But yeah, if I wasn't doing music, bro, I definitely would probably be. I'm not gonna say probably because I'm doing what I would do if I wasn't doing music now. Like we got our own brand, like you know what I'm saying. My older brother, he owned 2 basketball gyms, you know what I'm saying. So we like training kids and sending them to college and making sure they get the life skills that they need going out here and all of that with sports.
that's dope.
I got my own like non-organization program. It's called the FTP program. It's called For the People. Like me and a couple of my friends, we like go to at-risk youth homes, and
Right.
we get, like kids that's at risk or single parent homes, and we like pretty much just mentor and make sure they got somebody to talk to and be there for.
Yo, that's super dope right there, man. That
Yeah,
is
bro. I'm even tapped in with the South Gloucester County NAACP. They have a program that they're running. They put together that I'm on the board, and what we're doing is the top influencers in Gloucester County. We all getting together and we like trying to bridge the gap between police and street and like police brutality and defunding the police and things like that. So what I mean, it's through the state and I'm on the board. So that's something that's powerful that I'm doing too that I would be doing if I wasn't rapping too.
that's what's up, man. You're trying to
Yeah,
help your community out. Help
yeah,
youngins get to where they need to get
Yeah,
to.
not just talk about it, you know, really do it. That's I got
Yeah.
the brand on right here. It's called Legacy. You know what I mean? It's what you're gonna
Okay.
leave. What you're gonna leave behind.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, yo.
Yeah,
That's super crazy. I'm about to send my son for the basketball though. You feel me? I didn't even
yeah,
know you had.
definitely, yo. Yeah, definitely, yo. My older brother is named Tory Brooks. You know, he's probably one of the best basketball players that came out of Glassboro too. But he got two gyms that he running right now, and this, you know, what I mean, he got probably well over 200 kids, and it definitely every kid that's coming out of there is coming out of there with either a great situation or potentially a scholarship. So you should
Yeah,
really tap in. You should really tap in with him, bro.
definitely.
His
Yeah,
son,
yeah.
his son is like, you know what I mean, ranked like in the top 10 in the nation right now.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
like with the two gyms, he better be in the top 10.
Yeah.
He got two gyms now. I mean, not one, two. So
Yeah.
he better be in the top 10. So look, man, I asked this question to
Yeah.
most of the people that we interview. It's like a hypothetical question.
Yeah.
So, just say, look, we're in a pandemic right now, right? But just say the internet goes down and, right in your town, it's one record store, just
Yeah.
one, and you could grab three albums to rock out because that joint's going to close the next day. You ain't going to be able to get no more music.
Yeah.
Grab three albums, but the
Three
three
albums.
one, it can't be yours. It got to be just three albums, just random. It could be any genre, R&B,
Okay.
jazz, whatever you want.
I'm going to grab Victory Lap,
Okay.
um, No Pressure, and
Okay.
Crenshaw.
Okay. All Nipsey.
All Nipsey.
I see you got the hat on, the all money hat.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? It's my homies. I fuck with them.
Great, yo. I'm gonna tell you a quick story real quick. Real quick. I went to a Nipsey Hussle concert in New York,
Yeah.
right? It just popped up on the computer screen one day. It was like tickets were $25 to Victory Lab when it first came out. Yo, I called everybody I knew, man.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to go.
Yeah.
I hopped in my car and I went by myself, and it was one of the best
That's
concerts
kind of story in life. I never got a chance to see him perform, but like you know what I mean. Like I just know people who was around his situation. So like it's just you know what I mean. My bad, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it was just crazy because I was just like,
Yeah,
man, I'm the same how you was. I was like, I missed him the last time he was in Philly, and I was like, man, he don't
yeah,
really come to the East Coast too much. I don't know when this is gonna happen again.
yeah. And it never happened. It never happened.
Crazy, it's
Never
crazy, man.
happened, bro.
That's crazy. I mean,
Uh,
so you got the situation with the label over there. I
yeah.
mean, how's everything with that?
Yeah, it's actually good. Like for me to, some people get scared to sign like with label deals, but like it's an independent label. You know what I mean? Like I'm not held to no certain standard. Like I'm free to move how I'm supposed to move as an artist, but like it's like a little, small little check-in. You know what I mean? Let them know what's going on.
Definitely, you were good people, man. Shout out
Yeah,
to
definitely.
Old Time, all them guys over
Yeah,
there.
definitely. Yup.
Good people, man. They've been doing
Mhm.
it for a while.
Yeah.
Um, so before we get out of here, what's the goal for Cannon Cobain, man, this year? What's the goal for you, bro?
The goal for me is to really just like what I mean. I'm it's no secret, we're making music, but I want to turn the music into some type of cash flow where I can give back to my community and like overall, create jobs and create wealth and what I mean, all the good things that come with being a top influencer in your area. You feel me? Like
Right.
I don't want to say that I'm striving to be that because not striving, but because that's what I'm going to go be. Like
Yeah.
that's what's going to happen. Like the next big thing for me is becoming a major influencer in my area, creating jobs and bringing money back into my city so I can take back my city and give these kids what they need, a future.
Yo, that's dope. That's dope.
Good. Yeah.
And I see you out Vegas, man. I be out
Oh, yeah.
Vegas a little heavy too, man.
When you tap in down there, if we in the same, what I mean, on the same time, hit me. My pop live out there, you know what I'm saying? My dad is a celebrity bodyguard out there, so
Oh,
he
yo,
he tapped in out that way too. That's why when I went out there, I went to go see him.
that's what's up, man. I always tell people, I say I love Vegas, man. I could move there and I'll be
Yes,
cool. You know what I mean? I,
yes,
I got a couple, my man Yowda that was on. He's on MMG. I know him
Okay.
out there, and I got a couple people out there.
Yeah. Okay. So you real heavy out there in Vegas. So you know what's going on out there.
Yeah. Yo, look, man. You know, as being an artist, and I tell people this: you got to be moving around, man.
Yeah.
You have to. You can't stay
Nah,
in one place.
nah. When I got off the plane, I could smell the money in the air.
Yeah, it motivates you out there. You see that
That's
city,
true.
you see the cars and all this stuff. You say, man,
Yeah,
I gotta get this.
yeah, I gotta get it exactly. You know what I mean? You know, I hate being on the outside looking in. So yeah,
Right, yo,
it's definitely something I'm definitely going after.
definitely. Let everybody know where to find the records, where to follow you at, all that other good
So
stuff,
you can
man.
follow me on Twitter, IG, and Facebook at Cannon Cobain. You can find Gang Sauce, and you can find any other music that I'm dropping on every platform that provides music. And you can catch me out around my way. Come pull up on your boy, Cannon Cobain. You already know the shit. Jersey, we in the building. BTAMF. Hype City. Glitz, I fuck with you. I appreciate you, bro. You already know it's all love over this
I,
way.
I appreciate you, brother. And as soon as all this nonsense is over, we gonna link, and
Definitely,
we gonna be on some other stuff.
definitely, bro.
I holler at you in person, but
Definitely.
I'm gonna plug you with some people that I know too.
Yes.
You know,
Let's go, bro. We all, you know what I'm saying? If you win, we all win. You feel what I'm saying? So if I win, we all win. Let's do it, bro. Let's get right.
definitely, bro. I appreciate it, man.
I
You enjoy
appreciate
your
you
night,
too.
man.
You too, bro. I appreciate you.